What's up YouTube? It's your girl Rachel. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a little bit different from all the other videos that I have posted before because today I wanted to do a vlog type video. I recently have had the desire to see what the experience would be like to go on a trip somewhere by myself, because I've never done that before. Like, I've obviously traveled and gone on many trips before, but never like by myself entirely. Like, I've traveled by myself, like flown by myself, but it's always to like see somebody. It's not ever to just be somewhere else by myself. So I was like, let's just do that and see what it is, what that experience is like. And honestly, I didn't even like think of this as like an idea until like this girl I was like watching on YouTube, she just like picked up everything and like traveled across the world by herself, and I was like, whoa, I didn't even think that that was like a thing. I don't even know why I never even like, I don't know, considered it. But yeah, I was like, that sounds like fun. I want to see what that experience is like. So yeah, so I randomly just booked myself like a little cabin in the mountains for this weekend. It's like a little weekend getaway. It's just me. And I, also wanted to see what the experience would be like to record the memories, record the memories and be able to, watch it back and see what this experience is like, also of just like sharing like my experience as I go on this journey, like totally by myself, and what the experience is like. So yeah, basically today is Friday, it's the morning. I actually, like, I'm about to leave. I do have to first go to a hair appointment and then I'll be like on my journey driving there. But yeah, right now I'm pretty much all packed up. I'm just gonna go take everything down to the car, and maybe if I have time, try to like stretch a little bit and like center myself maybe after all the packing. But yeah, I honestly am like a little bit nervous because I mean, this is a new experience. I've never done this before, but I know this is something that I really want to just like, it's not that deep, it's not that dramatic. Like, people go places by themselves, but I don't know why I never really like thought about it before as a thing for me. But I was like, yeah, that seems like it could be like a thing, so let's check it out. So yeah, wanted to share my journey here. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll catch you in a little bit. Whew. Alright, so I am all done with my hair appointment. Obviously that's why my hair's all wet and dry it all curly. And I honestly have I have a lot of time until the check-in for the little cabin that I'm staying at. I have a few hours, so right now I'm super hungry, and tired, so I'm gonna go get some coffee. There's like this really cute coffee place that I found nearby, so I'm gonna go there, check it out, get some food and some coffee, and then I will be on my way on this journey. But yeah, that's pretty much the plan for now. I'm just like chilling, going with the flow, excited for this experience. So yeah, that's pretty much it for now. Alright, so I just went to the coffee shop. It was so cute, literally. Oh my gosh, the aesthetic, I loved it. Only thing that was sad though is that I was really hoping to get some food, but their kitchen was closed for the week or something like that, so I wasn't able to really get any real food. I got some banana bread, and it was a beefy banana bread, but I'm still hungry, so I think I'm gonna go get myself like a little breakfast sandwich from Starbucks, because those are always like my go-to. But the coffee I got, literally, this is so cute. This is like, I don't know, a special that they were having called Dreamsicle, and it had some sort of like vanilla orange
syrup vibe in it with like some cream stuff on top too. So this was really fantastic. So I'm really happy I went here and tried this place because it was super cute. It was called Coffee Dose. I think there were like maybe a few locations in this area. Where am I? I think I'm in North Laguna Hills. Yeah, I'm over in this general area where I kind of near where I get my hair done. So I'm not as familiar with this area, but yeah, this one was a win. So yeah, I'm gonna go get a sandwich and then I'm gonna go to a charging station and charge up. Cheers. All right, got my Starbucks, got the little turkey egg sandwich. Shit's fire. I am parked charging now. This is my first time charging my vehicle because I literally just got this car like a week ago. So this is my first time charging. It wasn't hard, except for at first I didn't pull back far enough for it to reach. So I had to do it like 3 times, but we got it. So we're good now, it's charging. So I'll be here for a hot minute until it's done charging, and then I'm gonna just skirt my way over there and the adventure shall begin. Alright, so I am just about charging and about to be on my way, but there has been a slight change of plans. It's not super dramatic, but yeah, I got an email that the house that I rented is actually now not available because they're having an issue with the AC, I guess, and they said they can't fix it. So they're gonna put me in a different cabin. So I'm a little bit sad about it, in the sense that like the specific cabin that I picked was because it had like a really pretty mountain view off the balcony, which I was really looking forward to. But you know, I'm really that person that I go with the flow, and I feel like the universe, you know, does things for reasons that I, in the moment, maybe can't see or understand. But I think that I kind of take a lot of shit as like a sign, you know, so I think that there's something for me at this other place. But it still looks like a really cute cabin and like the vibes that I'm going for. So we will go check it out, and yeah, I'm really excited. Here we go. I'm gonna go on the journey, so let's do this. Okay, I made it. I'm here. Woo! Okay, I think I was driving for like a little over 2 hours, so I'm pretty tired because that plus like the hour I drove to go to my hair appointment earlier, and then also like other driving around. If you know me, you know I'm not really a road trip person, so driving is a lot for me. It was a lot for a little Rach. But I'm here. I'm so happy that I'm here. But because I'm so tired, I'm gonna go take a nap right now. I'm gonna nap so hardcore. I'm gonna refresh, and then I'll be back.
Hello, what is up? So I completed my nap, and I did a lot of other things too. I mean, not a lot, but so earlier today, about maybe probably towards the end of my hair appointment, I started to get really hungry and realized I didn't eat as much in the morning before as I should have. And so I kind of like slightly started to get a headache, because that tends to happen to me from time to time. When I don't eat enough, I get a headache. And like recently it's been like, it was like pretty, like maybe like a month or so ago, it was kind of intense. For like 2 weeks I had like 5 headaches or something, and then I realized it was because I was like, each time I was going like a decent amount of time not eating and getting like really hungry. But like, granted, I wasn't doing anything different that I had in the past. Like I would always like do that and be fine, but for some reason I wasn't. I was getting headaches, so I like changed my routine and I started eating like right away when I wake up in the morning instead of like waiting a little bit. And this morning I did eat right when I woke up, but I think I just didn't eat as much as I like should have to have felt as full as I needed to for as long as my hair appointment, well, driving to my hair appointment and being at my hair appointment was going to take. So that is a lesson learned for today, because that headache actually grew a lot, I think, throughout the day because I was doing so much and I was driving a lot and thinking about things where I was gonna go and like being an adult and being in charge of my day, and that was a lot of energy. So I think that really also took a strain, combined with the fact that I didn't eat enough. Granted, I also, I was planning to eat a burrito at that coffee shop place, but then like their kitchen was closed, so I ended up getting the banana bread, and then I got my other sandwich, and that also I feel like could have been like, I feel like I needed a little bit more, and like, I don't know, it definitely is a little bit different being like out and about, obviously, like I'm not at home, so I can't just like eat my regular things like immediately. I'm like out, so I'm like thinking about what to like get. And yeah, so that was kind of a struggle. So like when I got here, I really wanted to take a nap, right? Like immediately, because I was very tired. And I got in here into the Airbnb. Actually, it's not an Airbnb. It was a like Verbo. And like at first I just hung out on the balcony for a little bit and it was like really chill vibes. But then as I slowly started to get settled in, like I realized like definitely someone hadn't like cleaned recently in here, because there was like a lot of like bugs, like spiders and spider webs and like fucking like a whole bunch of like moths and shit. And there's just like, yeah, I started like, I feel like I saw it a little bit like slowly, and so I started like cleaning them up, but then like it just became a lot and I was like, wow, this is like a lot. And so I reached out to like the people, like the rental people, and they were trying to get like some people to come over and like clean up, but they're not gonna get anyone until tomorrow, but it's okay. Yeah, it was like, I don't know, it's not that dramatic, but like, I don't know, for me, I'm really not a bug person. And like, yeah, when I went into the bedroom, I like was gonna take a nap. I pull up the cover of the bed to like get in, and there's like this giant fucking moth just like right there on the side of the mattress, and I was like, holy shit. And then I like jumped back a little bit just because it startled me, and then like when I moved a little bit, like a little bit of the other end of the cover of the bed, like I don't know, moved, and then like a dead moth just like dropped to the ground, and I was like, oh shit. So yeah, I'm gonna sleep on the couch. I took my nap on the couch. I took my nap on this couch. It was actually pretty comfy. The couch looks like, I mean, I don't see any bugs over here. Yeah, I'm just really happy though that they're able to have someone come over. And yeah, I feel like this is like always one of those experiences in life where like, the universe is like testing me and testing my like energy in this experience, in these moments, because like I am like genuinely scared of bugs. Like I said, it depends on the size, the fear, but like I am scared and I do feel uncomfortable. And like, I don't know, it's weird because like part of me knows like it's nothing super super dramatic, like there's not the really big like beefy like scary spiders or anything. Like one time I have seen those in my house when I was younger. That was terrifying. But so it's not like the craziest, so I feel like this is obviously a situation I can manage. It's not like so fucking scary that I gotta dip. So like that's good. But it's like I'm also like I'm here, and like I don't know, as I've been on the couch a little bit longer, like I feel more comfortable, and walking around I feel more comfortable, and like I keep seeing a little bit more like bugs, but I'm like not taking it too seriously. I'm just like flowing because like it's okay, like someone's gonna come tomorrow and clean it up, and then I can like take a little breath and feel like a little bit more comfortable. Because yeah, I feel like everywhere I look I'm gonna see something new, because that's exactly what it's been. But I feel like, yeah, like I said, this is like a like test experience for me. I feel like every time the universe gives you an experience in life that you're, number one, not expecting, but like number two is just like not your ideal, and like you definitely have a preference that you like want the experience to be something else, and we're like planning the experience to be something else, but it, you know, didn't go that way. And then you just have to like, I don't know, ask yourself the question of like, is it that deep? And like I also always say like zooming out to like the whole perspective. But anyway, I think we got a little sidetracked. I'm gonna go back into the chronological timeline of what I did, because this is like vlogging, right? So I like keep track of like my life during this experience. So let's see. Yeah, I got here, blah blah blah, the bugs are scary, blah blah blah. I reached out to them. Okay, so when I was reaching out to them, I was like trying to nap, and I was struggling to nap because my headache was just getting so bad, and it just hurt really really bad. And so also this was like that combined with like, you know, and it's also probably related to also the energy of like being like, oh, like scared and uncomfortable from the bugs, and then like hoping, like reaching out and blah blah blah. And that probably like also probably didn't make my headache better. Also, I was trying to like eat more of like my protein bars and stuff, but I think maybe I also didn't eat enough as well to like, you know, avoid a headache still. But yeah, it just got worse. I was really trying to nap for a while, and then I was able to nap. I was able to nap for a little bit, like maybe like an hour. And then when I woke up, I did feel better, and my headache was like 93% gone. Yeah, so when I woke up, I was feeling hungry, and also I like was right at the very last amount of like water that I had. Like, I don't know, at home I have like, you know, the fridge that has water and ice in there, and like I don't really think of like getting water externally from that. And like, I mean, technically actually the fridge here does have like a thing for water and ice, but it doesn't work. But anyway, I didn't bring any water, and so I was like, fuck, like I need water. But also I need to go get like some food and stuff to just have, and like groceries. So I went to the grocery store, and I wasn't planning to go so late because I didn't initially like obviously desire to drive at night, because oh, by the way, I don't know if I mentioned this, but like I am out in the mountains right now. I am in a place called Running Springs in California. I've never been here before, but it's like on the map, it's like in between Big Bear and Lake Arrowhead. And yeah. Oh my god, I'm getting so tired. So I really am out here, okay, like up in the mountains, okay, by myself. And I was going to the grocery store, and it's dark, and these roads are really like, they're a lot. I was like, so many like winds and curves, and like really tight winds and curves, and obviously like those are what the roads are like in the mountains. But I think like what was awkward was like a lot of people, I feel like, were like pressuring me to like drive faster, and like I could tell like a lot of other people were like driving faster, and like I literally like could not drive faster because I was like, I can't see like shit. And actually it did help when I figured out how to turn on my brights, because like I mentioned, this is a new vehicle that I have. But once I figured out how to turn on the brights, that was good. And also it was cool because the brights were like actually auto, which I don't think I had that in my last, no, I didn't have that in my last car. But like these were doing like auto things. It was like turning on and off based off of when a car was coming my way or not. And that was just so convenient that you didn't have to do it yourself. So that was cool. Also something that was cool when I was at the grocery store, like totally randomly, some random girl walking by, she was just like, oh my gosh, like I love your whole outfit and I love like all your energy. And I was like, oh my God, thank you. Like, I was like, what? I feel like it was so random, and I feel like there's always little things like that that like, you know, I kind of have been having like a rough day in a sense that like my head really hurt. Like I was really not feeling good when my headache was like really bad earlier, and like I was really tired. I feel like this has been a really tiring day. I didn't get as much sleep last night as ideally as I want. It wasn't terrible, but like it wasn't what I ideally wanted. And then like I just like drove so much. I feel like I'm talking so much right now. I feel like I have so much to say. This is crazy. Like I feel like, I don't know, is this video gonna be like so long? Like some of my other ones? I don't know. We'll see after the editing, okay? We will see. So that's pretty much it. Went to the grocery store, came back. I will say driving out here is pretty like, yeah, like I said, people pressuring and everything, but like I was missing turns left and right. Like these turns were in really obscure angles, and I think that really threw me off. And also it was super dark. It was so windy, and like it was just really hard to like see shit. So I feel like I like missed a lot of turns, and I was like, where am I? Because I don't know, it just felt weird. But then later, shortly after, I saw some more cars, and then I felt comfortable because I was like, okay, people live here, so other people drive here, so it's cool to drive here. I don't know, it just felt, you know, like a little bit like weird and uncomfortable, but I feel like this whole experience is really like, I don't know, I just got here, this is day one, but I feel like this is teaching me a lot of shit about life, because like this is like adulting for me right now, like hardcore. Okay, like I'm in charge of myself right now. I am out in the middle of like not nowhere, but like, you know, nature, and I'm in a whole like building, a whole house by myself. Which is really cool. It's really cool, honestly. I feel really blessed and like appreciative to like have this space that is like just mine right now. Maybe it's not just mine actually, because there are quite a few critter like bug situations in here, but they'll be gone tomorrow and that'll be just me. Yeah, I feel like my day has had a lot of ups and downs, and you know, also I feel like the like stress or challenge of like driving on the road, and also like the driveway at this place is like stressful. When I was like driving in it, like it was so steep that it like scraped briefly like the bottom of my car. Thankfully didn't do it on the way down, but it's a really uncomfortable and steep driveway. So it's not the end of the world, but it was something that did give me like anxiety and fear at first. And it was something that I needed to like just do and conquer and be like, this is a driveway, people do this, you know, and like do it. And same with like driving on the roads, and like people drive on these roads. So like, you know, navigation is telling me to drive on this road. I can drive here, you know, I just got to be safe and like be careful and like not go crazy, and pull over to let the crazy people like drive by so I can go after and drive slow. But yeah, I feel like this is all like a learning experience. Like I feel like I've learned so much just today, and I feel like there are challenges that are put my way that I have to like learn to like overcome and like reduce like the stress that comes from like those type of situations. Like it was, you know, a little bit stressful when they were like, oh, your original place like isn't available, and like you got to go to this other place. And well, they asked me if I want to go to the other place, and I was like, sure. But and then like the headache was really stressful, and the bugs were really stressful, and driving like at night was pretty stressful. And I feel like I don't know, I feel like life is so interesting because it's like you go through stressful experiences, like you go through things that stress you out, and the whole point of going through them is to like learn how to manage that stress most effectively, like for you, how to overcome those challenges, and how to like learn literal lessons from them that apply to the future of your life, so that the future of your life is literal better quality, because you've like you're learning how to do life better, how to manage stressful situations, just like, you know, manage like working through challenges better. So I don't know, I'm really grateful for my entire day that I've had today, because it really has been like a literal journey and a metaphorical journey. And yeah, it's pretty late now. I am pretty tired now, and I'm gonna go to bed very shortly. I just feel grateful because like there were the stressful situations and I overcame them, and like, you know, worked through it and accepted them for what they were, and moved forward, and also found like the moments of peacefulness and gratitude in, I'd say, the moment when I fell asleep. That was a peaceful moment that I was grateful for when I actually did. And like, especially when I woke up, and when I woke up and I felt a lot better and the headache was like gone, I felt very grateful in that moment, and that felt like good. And I mean, I had a grateful moment when I actually first walked in here and went straight to the balcony before I saw any bugs. I was feeling really grateful because I was just like sitting outside and there's a lot of trees and nature, and I was just really thinking like, wow, like I'm here, and like I'm here by myself, and like I have this whole place, and like this is really cool. And like that was a really good moment too. And yeah, then later after nap, I'd say when I made it to the grocery store, that felt good, because I was like, okay, I'm here, like I made it all on these roads, okay, because it was so weird. I felt like I was in the middle of nowhere. I mean, it was also so dark, but I was like on these windy roads, and then all of a sudden out of nowhere I was like in this like shopping area with like the grocery store and all this other shit. It's so many people, and I was like, what? I just wasn't ready, but I was just really happy and grateful to be at the grocery store, and I got some good stuff. So I was really happy. I got my water, that made me happy. Like I'm doing the adult things. I'm taking care of myself. It's not that deep. Yes, everyone goes to the grocery store, but I don't know, it's been a whole day for me, and like I wasn't even feeling it well enough to like leave and go to the grocery store earlier. That was like my dilemma too, because I was like hungry, but I like needed to nap because my head hurt so bad. So it did feel like a triumph, like going to the grocery store today and actually or tonight, and like getting my stuff. And then I came back and I sat on the balcony for a while and just like looked at the stars, because there's so many stars, and I love stars. I love stars so much. Honestly, my love for stars came early on in life, because I grew up in Montana, and in Montana, in my really tiny town, you could see so many stars, and it was just so beautiful all the time. I love looking at all the stars. Like, there's distinctly one moment in my life where I was like in high school and in Montana, and like I couldn't go to sleep one night. I don't know, I was having trouble sleeping, and I like never did this, I don't know why, but like oh, actually, no, it was because, like, which also, I don't know why exactly I did this, but I don't know, I randomly looked out my window and, like, saw that there were just, like, so many stars, and I was like, whoa, what the fuck, there's so many stars. So I, like, put on my jacket, and I went outside. This was, like, the middle of the night, like, everyone was asleep, I was trying to sleep, and, like, I go outside, and also where I lived was really cool in the sense of I was just, like, in a really rural area. There are other houses, but they were really far away. Like, you could see them, but they were far, and like it was just like mountains. And so like I could just see like the mountains and then like the night sky, and there was literally like the most stars I had ever seen in my entire life. And I don't know, I was just so shocked, because I was just like, wow, like I've literally never seen that many, and like still to this day I've never seen that many. And in that moment, like it literally filled me with like tears of joy, because it was just so beautiful, and I was like, wow, I can't believe like I'm witnessing this right now, like this just pure beauty. And yeah, I just always always love stars. And you know, where I live in Long Beach, and I don't see that many stars. So I love any opportunity that I have to, you know, come outside of a city area and actually see some stars. So it was really beautiful looking up tonight. Not as many stars obviously as like in Montana, but there are a lot of stars out here that I can see from this balcony, and I feel so like blessed to just be here and see them, because it feels really good. And I just like sat there and just like stared at the stars for a really long time. And it was just really peaceful. It was really peaceful. And because it's pretty late, it's, you know, pretty quiet outside, and that's also very peaceful too, because like I live in like a downtown area, so it's not quiet like where I live. It's loud, and like you can always hear people, and like you can always hear people like screaming and stuff too. But anyway, out here, like I during the day obviously like could hear people out and stuff in cars, but as it got late there were less cars and it was a lot more quiet, and that was really like peaceful. And yeah, it felt like it was so quiet that like when I went like like that felt like that was like really loud. Like I felt like that like echoed, and I was like, oh my god, everyone just heard me right now. Because it just, I don't know, felt so quiet. But I also like kind of like that, because it feels, that was also the first thing I noticed, I think, when I pulled up, like I drove here, and when I got out of my car, I was like, whoa, it feels really quiet, because I was just hearing like nature. It was like a subtle like quiet. And I mean, it's not like I haven't been in like nature settings before, because I have, but it's like when you like live, I feel like in a noisy area for a long period of time, it is noticeable when you go into a different area that's like quiet. So yeah, I feel like overall, so much gratitude being here. I feel so excited that this is only the first day, and I don't even know what I'm gonna do tomorrow exactly. I'm really just gonna play it by ear with how I feel. But right now, I feel just really blessed to be here, and I'm glad that I'm filming this. I'm glad that I'm doing this, because this was also just been like an experience of like something I want to do. Like obviously I've been like filming, you know, my other regular videos, but I've also just want to like, I need to explore more. I need to go, and like I really have had this desire of wanting to see what it would be like to film while going places, you know, doing the whole travel vlog thing. And yeah, this is day 1, but I will say this is a vibe. So I'm excited to keep filming the rest of my adventure for the rest of my weekend here. And yeah, we'll just see where life takes me. So yeah, at this point, thank you so much for watching as much as you have. I feel like right now I talked a lot, and I probably, when I put all the other videos that I like filmed together, it's probably gonna be a lot. So I don't know, we'll see how long this will be, but I appreciate you watching this journey, and I hope that you enjoy me sharing my experience. All right, well, I am really tired now, so I'm gonna go to bed, and yeah, I will catch you in the morning. Hello. It's another beautiful day today. I am out here, as you can see, with the trees today, and I can hear the birds chirping, and it's really beautiful outside. So a bit of an update. What time is it? It's 1:51 p.m. on Saturday. It is honestly a beautiful day out today here in Running Springs, California. I'm surrounded by trees, and the sky is just so blue. I don't actually even see a single cloud. And I hear a lot of birds. So I woke up earlier this morning. I think I woke up first around like 8:15 a.m. and I ate cereal. I'm obsessed with like these chocolate waffle bite cereal. Maybe I'll show the cereal. I'm like honestly like obsessed with it. It's just, I don't know, there's something about it where it's just weirdly so good. I don't know, I'm kind of that person sometimes. I get really like hooked on things like that where I just want to keep eating a lot of it. Anywho, and I also walked outside. I walked outside and I sat outside like in this outdoor area behind me. I was just like sitting on a rock outside in like the forest, and I saw a deer, which was just really fun, I think, to see like wildlife, safe wildlife that's like beautiful, you know, in their natural state. And also when I was walking, I saw like these really cute little pink flowers, and I was reminded by them right now because I'm actually like looking across that way and I see like what looks like a big group of them. But the pink flowers were so beautiful. They were just like really little and pink, and I feel like, I don't know, I feel like in a lot of ways like I'm a little pink flower. I feel like I'm the flower because like I'm small and I love pink and I'm beautiful like a flower. So I just really appreciated seeing just randomly these little pink flowers. And like I don't see, when I was walking around here, like around the property, I didn't see any other flowers, just these random little pink flowers. And like everything else is pretty like just dirt or like grass. But yeah, that was really beautiful. So after I ate and like chilled outside for a little bit, I came back in and I was like actually pretty tired still, so I like took a nap for like a couple more hours and then woke up maybe around like 11:15, and then my grandma called me and we chatted for a little bit, and that was really nice. And then I was hungry, and there's a cute like cafe 1 minute away. So I went there and I got this yummy iced coffee and a banging sandwich. It was like a chicken pesto melt, I believe, and it was really fire. And also I obtained this like filled donut thing, and I just kind of like did this thing that I like to do where like, because it was like a cute little like, because like this town is like a small town, there's not a lot right here in this town, but it was really like cute, like they made their own like cute shit, if you know what I mean, like in terms of pastries and donuts and like all that. And so I like asked her like, what's your favorite, and she like recommended two, and then I like picked the donut one because like it just looked very like prominent, like I'm a beautiful pastry, like it demands, you know, like, excuse me, your attention. So I obtained that. As of right now, I have consumed the sandwich, well, half the sandwich, and I'm letting my tummy settle, and then a little bit later I will pursue actually consuming the donut. And yeah, that was pretty much it. I just ate, and then now I'm right here. I just came right here, and now I'm pretty much trying to debate what I feel like I want to do for the rest of today, and maybe also think forward to tomorrow as well. Oh yeah, also I forgot to mention last night, when I was like driving to the grocery store, I stopped at this pull out because like when I was driving there, it was like right towards the end of sunset, and it was actually really cool because like when I was driving, it was like I could see like the mountain ridges and also like see like all the city lights, like because we're like high up like on the mountains, like this road that I was driving on, this highway, and I was like, wow, that's so beautiful. Like I would love to like pull over and see that. And so I was like trying to find like a good pull out to like go and like try and have a good view, and I did find one, and I did like sit there for a little bit, and yeah, it was so beautiful being there. It was like really dark because it was like right towards the end of sunset, but it was really pretty because it was like the colors and everything. It was just, yeah, it was magical. I wish I could experience a view like that for like longer in a peaceful like environment, because like I was just gonna pull out right off the highway and people were like driving by pretty fast every 30 seconds, so but I was only there for a few minutes because I just want to check it out, you know. I feel like that's what this whole like experience for me is this weekend, is just like I'm just like, okay, like I'm just going to some place that like I've never been before, and we're gonna check it out, you know. We're gonna see what's going on, see what's up. So it's been an adventure and a journey, and I'm really glad that I like did this and like stepped outside of my comfort zone to like go on this new experience and like go somewhere really just by myself, you know. Like I'm really out here, you know. So yeah, but we're having a good time thus far. I think later today I'll probably try to spend more time just sitting outside, maybe here, but also I liked kind of sitting out like actually on the ground, but maybe I might bring a chair out there. Alright, so yeah, that's pretty much it for the recap right now. Okay, I'll catch you later. Alright, so I can give a little bit of a tour of this little cabin that I'm at. It's honestly like a lot bigger than the one I actually booked. Behind me out here is the balcony, so we can go out here first. Yeah, it's really pretty. Let's show you. So it's a really like big balcony out here, honestly. There's my coffee and like a grill, but I don't grill shit. I mean, other people grill shit and I eat it, but I haven't really grilled shit myself. But so yeah, I feel like this is definitely the best place of the house. So glad we started here first. All right, now we'll go back inside. So right here is the dining area, and then like kitchen area, and then like over here is like living area. There's like a huge couch. That's where I slept last night. That's my blanket. That's my heated blanket, but I didn't plug it in because I wasn't cold. But yeah, that right there is the front door. And then there's like little steps here. And then there's like, yeah, there's 2 bedrooms. I obviously don't need 2 bedrooms. I'm one person, but yeah. Just the bathroom. Has a few spiders. Dude, honestly, I've never seen this like cute little soap before. Whatever, it's upside down. It's like a little Dove soap, and it's like so cute. I just hadn't seen like ones that small before, but yeah, maybe I'll get some now. But yeah, there's a spider that hides right behind the towels and the soap in there. So that's the original one that I fucked with, but I didn't end up killing. So anywho, then over here is like this bedroom. That's the bed that I was gonna get into, but then I didn't. And yeah, the window's really nice over there though. And that's all my shit. But yeah, so this is pretty much it. I feel like it's like cute, cozy cabin vibes for sure. But honestly, I'm really here to just be outside. So I'm probably gonna spend most of my time outside. I can give a bit of an update. This is really fire. Okay, this stuffed cream
puff pastry donut thing that they got going on is really fire, so I just want to let everybody know. So little update. After I was out here earlier drinking my coffee and eating and whatnot, I was on my laptop for a little bit doing some work, and then I started reading. I was just out here on the balcony, and then I got kind of tired, honestly, when I started reading, so I went and took a nap for like an hour and a half, and then I recently woke up from that nap, and it was a banging nap. Then I just like came out here, and I've just been like sitting outside out here on the balcony, just enjoying all the trees and the sky and the nature around me. Also, I'm a little bit starting to think forward of like what I want to do tomorrow. But yeah, today has been super chill, like super relaxed and chill and slow. I mean, yeah, I've just kind of just hung out and just like ate, and like I did go briefly to obtain the food that I got earlier, which that sandwich was so fire. Oh my god, like it was really good. Definitely a plus. Other than eating and like sleeping and sitting outside in nature, like I haven't really done much else today, but I'm really grateful for a day like this. I was considering maybe also like taking pictures and like some content and stuff, just like cute nature shit, but then because I got I got really full after I ate that whole donut. Like I ate half at one point, and then like life went on, and then later I ate the other half, and then I got full, and then like that was pre-nap, because yeah, the nap helped everything kind of, you know, settle down a little bit, which is nice. But yeah, so I just decided it's best to take like pictures and stuff tomorrow. And also I was like considering potentially like looking cute and doing makeup tomorrow for funsies, so I may do that. We'll see. But yeah, that's pretty much the update right now. It's starting to get towards the end of the day. The sun is starting to set, which is my favorite time of day, is sunset. I don't know, I just feel like I peak at sunset. Like sunset energy is just, I don't know, it's me. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the update for right now. So yeah, catch you later. Late night bowl of chocolate waffle bites. Woo! Let's go. Good morning. It's like 6:30 a.m. You can see the sun is coming in behind me. It's so beautiful. It's really peaceful out here. I'm really enjoying this quiet morning. And this morning time feels like the most like peaceful time since I've been here, I think, because probably because I've been here, you know, the longest, so I'm like a little bit more comfortable in my environment. Yesterday was really a lot of like eating and sleeping, which was peaceful and chill, but today I feel like, especially being awake earlier in the morning time, like a little bit of more of a sense of an energized feeling, and I think that that also, I don't know, in a weird way makes me feel peaceful, maybe just because like I'm a little bit more like awake or present to like really take in like my surroundings and like how it makes me feel. Just sitting out here in the morning in that chair over there, just not doing anything, just sitting and like taking in the surroundings here. It's definitely a great space for like just thinking about anything that you need to think about, or like being present and thinking at the same time. Thinking about being present, but also thinking about things that you need to think about, you know, like self-reflection. And yeah, I feel like, I don't know, I feel like it's really interesting. I feel like a lot of people probably feel a type of way where like the life that you see yourself like in isn't like the life that you're like currently in. And I feel like that's always a thing for everybody in any sense of the spectrum of how you look at that in a positive or negative light. Like in the sense of like your whole journey, you're always improving. So obviously, yes, the future you will always be like the better, you know, bigger, better version in the future, obviously. But I think also it is interesting to look at the question because it's like, out of all of the influences in life that can make up what like becomes your life, you know, some of those things you have control over and some of those things that you don't. And I think in terms of self-reflection, I think maybe I'm talking about like thinking about all of those things and like actually like going through and understanding and realizing for myself like what are the things I can control and what are the things I can't control. And like, I don't know, I do this all the time I guess, but I don't know, definitely doing it right now more deeply, and just really trying to understand like what can I do, like what do I have control over, what can I do potentially to like, yeah, just live my best life, you know, be the best me. And I think like being here right now is definitely like one of those steps. And that's the thing, you know, like everyone always says like you have big goals in life and you have to break it down into baby steps. And I feel like just this like trip this weekend, like going somewhere completely by myself to like have this experience and like, you know, be submersed in nature and like be with myself, I feel like this is like a baby step for me in that direction of like, yeah, living my life the way I see myself like living my life, you know? Like I don't know, I'm really trying to just dive so deep into figuring out like who the fuck am I? Like who am I, me, Rachel, right? Like what do I really want to be doing? And like I know things, like I know a lot of things, okay, about what I want to be doing, and I know a lot of things about what my future will look like just by like intuition. I like know these things, but it's interesting because it's like just because I know something's coming in the future, that's all I know. I don't know the timeline of it. Like the universe, they're on that shit, like they're in charge of like the timing of things and the aspect of time when things happen in time. Because like I'm just like I have no control over time, obviously. I'm just a human like everybody else, you know, and we're just like made to experience time, and we don't get a choice about it. We're just in this time. Like I don't get to choose what time, you know, to be in or not. I'm just here and that's all there is. You know, but shit, honestly, okay, when I was like taking a video earlier of like just the pretty trees, I was like going slow and like panning up, and then in the video I was like, yo, what's that white dot in the sky? And I was like, what the fuck, that's the moon. And I was like, oh my god, it's so beautiful. Literally, like it's like a perfect half moon, and it's really clear, and it's just there watching me and I'm watching it. Anywho, yeah, I'm just really, yeah, trying to just spend as much time as I literally can to just figure myself out. Like I feel like I have so much to unearth. Maybe it's because like, okay, like I said, I have this like knowing that like things are gonna happen for me in the future. Like I know certain things, like I just feel like I know, you know, but it's like life has to happen a certain way, or certain things have to happen in the meantime before that, before I'm like there at that spot. And so that's the part that like I can't see clearly, that I don't have clarity on. And that's also the part that's like, it's like the part of me that I'm not able to kind of see like right now. Like it's like the missing puzzle pieces of like who I am that I need to like discover and like absorb and be before I can fully get to that place of like what I see that are those future bits in life, you know. So yeah, I think, yeah, I'm just really trying to take time to like reflect and like do that, and this has been the perfect space to do so. And you know, also like I don't know, perfect journey this trip, in the sense of my challenges the first day. Like that was a lot for me, and I, you know, wasn't feeling good, and it wasn't an enjoyable experience as much as
one would initially hope on the first day, but it has evolved, and I have worked through the challenges, and I have made peace with my environment and accepted that for the weekend I was just spending, like, I didn't sign up for this, but I'm sharing my space with, several bugs, and I'll leave them alone and they leave me alone. I feel like I have so much to like say and talk about clearly. Like, I literally talk so much, I feel like, and I feel like it's gonna be a really huge like video if I put it all together. I wonder if I should break it up. I don't know, maybe I can just get good at editing shit out. I don't know. But part of me like doesn't like to edit shit out because I'm like, this is me, this is the authentic me. I want every part to be shared. Because like when you cut pieces out, I feel like it's just not as real. I don't know. It's kind of hard. But yeah, I'm gonna go continue on with my morning. I'm gonna eat more of the chocolate waffle bites because they're so fire. And I'm gonna enjoy this outdoor setting around me and get on with the rest of my day. It's so beautiful out. The sun is just like so warm, but there's also like a very light, cool breeze. Ah, it feels so good. Yeah, I'm just out here on the balcony taking some cute pictures with this, forest background. So yeah, honestly, oh man, it's so pretty out here. I'm really enjoying myself. Well, it is coming to the end of my stay here. I just kind of have a few more hours. I just finished taking some pictures and videos just for fun, and I think I'm gonna eat in a little bit, eat some lunch, and then start to think about my next moves of like order of events of where I want to go, because there's a few places I'm gonna stop before I get home. So yeah, I'm again just feeling so grateful to be outside. The sun is really bright, it's pretty, the trees are pretty, the blue sky is so gorgeous. Anyway, yeah, that's a little update for now. Alright, well, I am just about packed up and it's almost that time to be heading out. I actually have like a little bit more time until the like actual checkout time, but I'm kind of feeling like ready to go and get on the road, so I'm just gonna hit it. There's a like Scenic overlook place that looks really cool that's kind of nearby that I want to go to first. So I'm gonna go there, check it out. And then I want to probably get some coffee, and then we'll need to charge. So that's what's on the agenda for right now. But yeah, I can't believe this time has finally come to an end, this stay here. I feel so grateful and blessed to have had this experience and been here out in the forest and in the sun, and like it's just so nice. Yeah, I feel like I had a really good time, and yeah, I'm like, even though it's like sad to leave, I'm happy to leave because I'm also like ready to go, and I'm really happy that I had like a really good time here. So yeah, that's pretty much it for now, so I'll catch you on the road. Alright, so I'm at the Scenic overlook place. It's literally
so beautiful. It could be a little bit clearer out, but you can still see a lot, and it's really beautiful up here. And like just driving around up here has been like so beautiful too, just like so high up in the mountains. So I've been really appreciating it. But yeah, you can check out the view.
Wherever your chopper, you know not to play my face. I swear it's hard for me to keep my calm. Keep it sweet 'cause I hoes in different area codes.
Alright, so I am currently in the drive-through line to get coffee at Dutch Bros. And this line is really long and I wasn't ready for it, but I'm accepting it for what it is. And I think that the coffee that I'm gonna get is gonna just be amazing and totally be worth the wait in this drive-through. I think like I probably would have preferred to just like park and go in, but the way this is structured, it was kind of like I was already in and there was no going back. So I was like, okay, I will just accept this for what it is. But yeah, I'm chilling. Gonna get coffee and then I'll go charge and then I'll go home. And I'm thinking actually on the way home I want to stop at Grocery Outlet to get more chocolate waffle bites cereal because I'm all out and that shit's so fire. So yeah, I think that's my plan for now. But yeah, the drive here, like down the mountain, was so pretty, honestly. Like, it was so gorgeous just seeing like the beautiful mountain views, like being high up in the sky, and I just love it. That's why I wanted, you know, to do this whole trip. I just wanted the nature experience, so I'm really happy that I got that. But yeah, just wanted to do a little check-in since I'm just sitting here at the drive-thru. So, yeah. Dutch Bros. Hey, I'm gonna play it how it is. Hey, I've been playing for some years. Whew. Alright, home sweet home. I am finally back in downtown Long Beach and it feels great to be back. I am so grateful for the trip that I had this weekend because it was literally so much fun, and honestly, I had a lot of fun filming it too, so this whole vlog situation's probably gonna keep happening. We'll see. So, but yeah, thank you all for watching. Yeah, it's been a journey. It's been really fun. Definitely make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will for sure see you in my next video. Bye!